Hello anime lovers, welcome back to Wowsenpai. Well, we're back with part 2 of Isekai anime where the MC is basically a god. Because clearly, one video wasn't enough to contain all this divine-level madness. These MCs don't struggle, they don't grow. They just show up and accidentally nuke a kingdom while wondering what's for lunch. So grab your cheat skill, ignore the plot armor complaints, and let's dive into 10 Isekai anime, where the MC didn't just get isekai'd, he got promoted to god. Coming in at number 10, Uncle from Another World. So here's the deal. This guy wakes up from a 17-year coma, not with hospital bills, but with magic powers and trauma from being bullied by elves. Yeah? Turns out, while everyone thought he was in dreamland, he was actually living his best isekai life in a fantasy world called Grambahummel. And now that he's back, he's not trying to save the world or conquer kingdoms. He's just trying to figure out how YouTube works and why nobody plays his favorite retro games anymore. But don't let the slice of life vibes fool you. This uncle is busted. He can erase memories, cast high-tier spells with zero effort, and even flexes on demons like it's Casual Tuesday. Plus, the commentary from his nephew, Takafumi, adds a hilarious Gen Z versus Boomer Wizard dynamic you didn't know you needed. If you're into unhinged, overpowered characters, this one's a hidden gem you definitely shouldn't sleep on. At number 9, we have Welcome to In the Land of Leadale. Meet Kana Kagami, a girl who, after a tragic accident, finds comfort in a virtual reality online game called Leadale. But when her life support fails, she doesn't just log out. She wakes up inside the game as her avatar, Kana, a high elf mage of immense power. But here's the twist. It's been 200 years in game since her last login. The world has changed, her NPC children have grown up, and Kana's legendary status is now the stuff of myths. Armed with overpowered magic and a penchant for accidentally causing mayhem, Kana navigates this new reality with a mix of curiosity and confusion. Whether she's rebuilding towns, adopting new children, or dealing with her overly affectionate NPC offspring, Kana's adventures are as heartwarming as they are hilarious. If you're in the mood for a laid-back isekai with a powerful yet endearing protagonist, In the Land of Leadale offers a delightful escape into a world where the game never truly ends. At number 8, we have an isekai that flips the script. Welcome to Demon School, Iruma-kun. Imagine being 14 and your parents sell you to a demon. Harsh, right? But plot twist. The demon, Sullivan, is more doting grandpa than sinister overlord. He adopts Iruma, enrolls him in Babel's demon school, and showers him with affection. The catch? Iruma's human, and if anyone finds out, he might become lunch. Iruma's goal is to lay low, but fate has other plans. He accidentally becomes the school's star pupil, befriends a fiery aristocrat and a chaotic girl, and even summons his strict teacher as his familiar. Despite lacking magic, Iruma's kindness, quick thinking, and uncanny ability to dodge danger make him a standout. If you're into isekai where the protagonist starts off powerless, Welcome to Demon School Iruma-kun delivers an overpowered glow-up you never saw coming. At number 7, we have the Aristocrat's Otherworldly adventure, serving gods who go too far. Meet Shinya Kazuya, a teenager who dies heroically saving 2 girls from an attacker. But death isn't the end. It's a new beginning. Reincarnated as Cain von Silford, the third son of an aristocratic family in a world brimming with magic and monsters, Cain's life takes a divine turn when all 7 gods of this new world bestow upon him their blessings. Talk about an overachiever. With stats that break the system and magic that defies logic, Cain tries to keep a low profile. But when you're accidentally summoning demon lords and single-handedly conquering dungeons, staying under the radar becomes a bit challenging. If you're in the mood for an isekai where the gods play favorites and the protagonist can't help but stand out, the Aristocrat's Otherworldly adventure is your next binge-worthy watch. Sliding into number 6 is My Isekai Life. I gained a 2nd character class and became the strongest sage in the world. Imagine you're overworked at your corporate job, accidentally open a sketchy-looking file, and boom, congrats! You're now in a fantasy world, with slimes. Lots of slimes. But Yuji's not complaining, because these aren't your average wobbly blobs. His slimes can talk, scout, and cast spells. It's like hiring 100 magical interns who worship you unconditionally. And if that's not enough, Yuji also gets a second class, Sage. Because one broken class clearly wasn't enough. The guy literally sneezes and vaporizes monsters. Entire villages treat him like a mythical being, and he just wants to find a quiet forest to nap in. If you're into chill MCs who accidentally become walking nukes, this anime has your name all over it. At number 5, we dive into So I'm a Spider, So What? Imagine this. You're a high school student minding your own business when, boom, a mysterious explosion wipes out your entire class. Next thing you know, you're reincarnated in a fantasy world. Sounds like a typical isekai, right? Well, not quite. While your classmates are reborn as nobles, princes, and powerful beings, you come back as a spider. Not even a cool one, just a tiny, weak dungeon spider. But don't count her out. Armed with human knowledge and an unbreakable spirit, she battles monstrous creatures, evolves through sheer willpower, and gradually becomes one of the most formidable entities in the world. What's truly captivating is Kumoko's internal monologue. If you're craving an isekai that combines intense action with sharp humor and a uniquely charming lead, So I'm a Spider, so what is your next must-watch? Charging in at number 4 is summoned to another world for a second time. Meet Setsu, a high schooler with a secret past. 5 years ago, he was summoned to the world of Eclair, became a legendary hero, and saved the realm from destruction. Mission accomplished, right? Not quite. After his victory, he was forcibly returned to Japan and reincarnated as a baby, memories intact. Now, as a teenager, Setsu finds himself summoned back to Eclair, this time alongside his unsuspecting classmates. While they're grappling with their new reality, Setsu is already 10 steps ahead, wielding immense power and a wealth of experience. If you're looking for an isekai where the protagonist is both overpowered and refreshingly pragmatic, Summoned to Another World for a Second Time delivers a compelling tale of second chances and unfinished business. At number 3, we delve into Ragna Crimson. Meet Ragna, a dragon hunter who, despite his dedication, lacks the prowess of his partner, the prodigious Leonica. Branded as cursed due to dragons being inexplicably drawn to him, Ragna's life takes a dramatic turn when he encounters his future self. This older Ragna, having witnessed the devastation of losing Leonica, transfers his immense power and memories to his past self, setting the stage for a battle against fate itself. Armed with newfound strength and a burning desire to change destiny, Ragna allies with Crimson, a mysterious figure with their own vendetta against dragons. Together, they embark on a relentless quest to eradicate the dragon threat, facing formidable adversaries and unraveling dark secrets along the way. If you're seeking an isekai that combines intense action, intricate world-building, and a protagonist who defies destiny, Ragna Crimson delivers a thrilling ride you won't want to miss. Coming in hot at number 2, Failure Frame, I became the strongest and annihilated everything with low-level spells. Meet Tuka, your average high schooler who gets summoned to a fantasy world with his classmates. But while everyone else gets flashy hero powers, our boy Tuka gets slapped with a big fat failure label and is immediately tossed into a death dungeon like a tutorial mob. Plot twist, the low-level spells he was cursed with? Yeah, they're secretly cracked beyond belief. He starts mastering his so-called trash magic and begins racking up a body count that would make even the Demon King nervous. This anime isn't just power fantasy, it's petty revenge served cold and overpowered. And the best part? Tuka never breaks a sweat. If you like your MCs underestimated, betrayed, and then turning into an unstoppable magic machine, Failure Frame is your jam. Claiming the throne at number 1, it's the Misfit of Demon King Academy. Meet Anos Voldigode, the Demon King of Tyranny who, tired of endless wars, sacrifices himself to bring peace. Fast forward 2,000 years, and Anos reincarnates, expecting a world that remembers his legacy. Instead, he finds a society that has forgotten him, and a Demon King Academy that labels him a misfit. But Anos isn't your average student. He can obliterate opponents with a heartbeat, resurrect the dead, and even silence gods with a glance. Despite the Academy's attempts to sideline him, Anos builds a loyal following, including the kind-hearted Misha and the fiery Sasha. Together, they challenge the corrupt hierarchy and uncover the truths buried by time. If you're craving an isekai where the protagonist doesn't just break the mold but shatters it, The Misfit of Demon King Academy delivers a masterclass in dominance with a side of sass. And that's a wrap on part 2. Got a favorite from the list? Drop it in the comments. Let's see which God-tier MC you're backing for the throne. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and smash that bell so you don't miss more overpowered content headed your way. Until next time, stay unstoppable, my fellow anime lovers. Catch you in the next one.